Baby, nobody does it like me. Pulled up at the carpool line. I got my sushi. My girl is all up in my business. What's up, honey? Period. Period. We got a whole hour. Why do we have a whole hour? Because your girl get here early. Okay. My baby does not get picked up late. Alright, while we sitting here, let me go ahead and give y'all the messages that were coming through. Okay. First message that your ancestors would like for you to know. It's like double confirmation. Keep coming through. Not everyone will take heed to your warnings and your advice. Okay, especially if you're intuitive. I hate these because these is not even real chopsticks. I'm not thankful for the feeling like it puts every nurse to my body. So yeah. So you could tell somebody something and don't get offended when they don't want to listen. You did what you did. You said what you said. Move on. Okay? Next one. Someone needs to listen again. Okay? So, somebody could have thought they were coming up out of a cycle. And I think they're sadly mistaken. Somebody needs to listen again. Okay, I don't know if this is somebody who didn't take heed to whatever you said or whatever advice it is. I don't know if it's related, but somebody needs to listen again. Someone will get the message in time. This might not even have nothing to do with the first two things I said. Someone will get the message in time. Whether it's you or somebody else, you're gonna know. I feel like somebody also is starting to see something through different eyes. So whatever you thought, maybe you were pissed about, you were sad about, or maybe you were happy about, you're about to start seeing it through different eyes. I keep hearing back on that bullshit. Okay, I don't know what they are. But you're about to see something through totally different eyes, whether it's a person, place, or thing. Next, you see some kind of betrayal very clearly, okay? That can come in the form of somebody's behavior. And that kind of goes back to, like, it's down the line. But when somebody shows you their true colors, believe them. Believe them. When they come back talking about, whoever you thought I was before, that's not really who I am, and da-da-da. Listen, people are going to show you who they truly are. You need to believe them. Because when you don't, you just give them the opportunity to show you again. And what, are you going to lie to yourself again? Someone comes from a resilient bloodline. Baby, mama made you strong. Okay, your roots are strong. Somebody came from a bloodline where they don't give up. They don't take no as an answer. Or you're somebody who gets knocked down very often, but you get right back up. Okay, somebody comes from a resistant. I said resistant. I was about to say resilient. So again, resistance. Like, somebody could be wanting you to do something or something to happen, and you're not going down without a fucking fight. Okay. I got next up on the list. Take a different route. Okay. Somebody's being urged to take a different route. Something is about to happen. You need to take a different route. If something is not working out, that doesn't mean it won't work out. Reroute. I'm putting ginger all over the damn place, okay? Okay. It's that Megan Thee Stallion song I keep hearing about, reroute. Like basically she's saying when she was dealing with somebody when the shit didn't work out, reroute. I'm going a different way, reroute. So I don't know if that's pertaining to a relationship, situationship, whatever. Next one, get comfortable with disappointing people. I gotta take this one for myself. People are gonna get pissed because your way is not gonna be their way. And that's okay too. Telling somebody no, setting boundaries, they're gonna get disappointed when you don't want to do what they want to do. So get comfortable with that. They're gonna be upset and it's okay. How you were brought up is not necessarily the standard. Okay? Sometimes we're brought up in circumstances that were passed down to the people who are raising us. Or just because you are raised one way doesn't mean go into a situation and do that same thing. It is okay to unlearn and relearn. Okay? Your way isn't always the way. Okay? Something isn't your problem. That's just not my problem. So I don't know if somebody's going to bring you in some type of information or bring you into something. Spirit said don't get distracted. That's not your problem. You can listen, but again, it's not your problem. I had to remember, and I think this is like really how I started really trying to exercise my boundaries, and I had to go back to that because I'm such a I'm an empath. So if I hear something, most of the time I do want to jump in. I want to try to help the situation, but I'm learning that it's not my problem. It's not my fight. And you can do more harm than good to yourself when you go into other people's problems, especially blindly and not knowing the whole situation. You can harm yourself. And it was never your problem to begin with. Okay? Someone wants you to be who they are. Okay? And I mean that in a way of somebody could be saying, you're this, you're that, you're da-da-da-da-da. Whole time, they're talking about themselves. Somebody's projecting. Know when something is not your emotions. Okay? Because it's very easy, especially somebody who's emotionally manipulative, to tell you all the things that you are. And you have to be very sure of yourself to say, I know I'm not that. Like, I know for a fucking fact, for a Fendi fact, that's not me. But if you don't know yourself, fuck the grounding. If you don't know yourself, who you are, what you stand for, what you don't stand for, if you don't know yourself, it's going to be very easy for somebody else to tell you who you are. I said they, but you get what I'm saying? It'll be very easy for them to tell you who you are because they're really telling you who they are. Pay attention. Next, when somebody is playing victim and they're starting to believe their own lies, They done played the role so well. They're starting to believe their own delusion. That's poisonous. Next, humble pie. Somebody's being humbled right now. Somebody's being sat the fuck down. Okay? Next, someone is forgetting where the energy came from. The energy source. Somebody thought that they were the one. Somebody thought that they were the one with the good vibes, good energy. And they're seeing now, especially if you removed yourself from a situation, they're seeing where the energy came from. I think somebody got so drunk off your energy that they really thought it was them. And when you removed yourself from a situation, they're seeing that, oh shit, the energy came from collective. You know, when Charles, Charles, oh no, what is it? What is it? What's her name? What's her name? She said, she's gone. Oh, Christina. Collective's gone. And so is their energy. Oh. So again, somebody has forgotten where the energy came from. Okay. Next, confident booster. You've been put around people to like boost their confidence, but not intentionally. This might be going back to somebody forgot where the energy came from. Somebody could be feeling very low right now. Again, low off of energy. Low off of energy supply. Or just feeling low and unconfident about themselves. Again, somebody forgot where the confidence really came from. Next, we have careful of who gets your healing light. Okay? Careful who gets that healing side of yourself, because the thing is, it's a lot of people out here. 1. 2, it's a lot of people who aren't of the best light themselves. So it kind of goes back to that using and abusing type of thing. When people know that you're healing, they see a light within you. They really do. Even when you can't see it in yourself, it radiates off of you. And you have to be very intentional about who gets your light, because it's very potent. And by it being very potent, people can get drunk off of that. And when it's not their light, their power, their protection, they're being protected by your guides, it's very dangerous. The next one, like I said in the beginning, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them. I'm getting, when I tell you, if God, Vishnu, Allah, whoever you refer to, your guides, are trying to warn you of a situation in dream state about who someone is, and they're actively showing you, baby, get the hell away from that person before they harm you. That's all I got. Okay. Love and light. Bye.